Have you ever had the feeling that life, the world, everything might not really be real? It's kind of terrifying. Even saying that, I feel it like in my heart and weirdly high, like in my throat. Like, oh my God. And for me, I had that experience when I was like 13 years old. I remember looking in the mirror, like looking in my eyes and going, oh my God, this isn't real. I just panicked and kind of lost it. It was useful though, because that's what really started me on my spiritual path. So I realized I just could feel and remember and know there was so much more than just this, than looking in those eyes and thinking that's all me. I'm like, no, there's more to me than that. And so I literally started studying. But what I know is happening in the world right now is that as the vibration of the planet raises, more and more and more, thousands and millions of people will be having these kinds of experiences. Often the record keepers say, more and more people are going to be waking up. But, what does waking up mean? It's like kind of a weird description and nobody really knows what that means. But to me, part of what that means is that we have that realization that there's more than this. I've had so many clients come to me and they're like, I just realized like there's more to life than my job and my whatever friends and my new car and my new clothes. I'm like, that's nothing. There's so much more. And it can be terrifying. And I think classically, it's also been considered the dark night of the soul. And what that means is that really it's more of a battle between the soul and the ego, between the ego personality person who's just happy doing their little trip here on earth, right? Going out for a good dinner, buying some new shoes, getting a new car every couple of years, whatever all that might be, a battle between that personality ego and the soul who wants you to do so much more, who wants you to remember that you are a creator. We are all creator beings. And that there is a boatload of stuff to create on this earth, especially now. It's important that we create things that will heal the planet, different ways of purifying water, purifying ocean, salt water, purifying the air, growing food for everyone. It's important that we as creator beings tap back into our infinite soul wisdom and invent new stuff or become the wise beings that we truly are. The record keepers always say most of us have lived at least 500 to 1,000 lifetimes here on Earth alone. That means you've lived in other dimensions, other realms, other planets. You have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of gifts, talents, wisdom. We've all been inventors. We're all creator beings. And so we need us here right now. The way that we will save our world is literally to step up with our gifts, to let go of the ego, to let go of the fear, the panic, the control, and step into our gifts that we can use to empower humanity, to help other people realize that you seriously are divine souls, that you're infinite, that you're wise, that you have hundreds of gifts and talents that you could tap into throughout all time-space continuum. I love that idea. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. I believe that there are ETs, extraterrestrials, who are here to help us and support us. But truly, it's us, because we're that too. We're ETs also, right? We've lived in other planets, planes, and dimensions. We've had all these other lifetimes. It's time for us to step up, to move out of the old paradigms of fear, concern, control. And that's what we're doing. That's how we're going to awaken, is to break the old matrix, detangle the old energies, deprogram ourselves, deprogram humanity. So one of the reasons I love to do group healing is because when we can get 5 or 50 or 500, doesn't matter, more than one, together energetically and do a group healing on an old paradigm or belief or trauma or vow. If you have 500 people unraveling that energy at the same time, releasing their old soul contracts or vows, it really makes a big dent or rip in this old matrix, in this program. And so for me, that's one of the great gifts that I've been blessed to be able to bring and share to humanity at this point, is to do these kinds of group healings. And so what the record keepers want to ask us all is, what gifts, what talents are you ready to share now to help raise the vibration of humanity?